How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, wonderful. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil. Wonderful.
Yeah,
Well, it's nice to meet you. Welcome to class.
thank you. Nice to meet you.
Great, great. And Carolina, hello.
Hi teacher, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good too.
Good.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Good. And Wellington, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good. All right. I am a little tired.
Tired? What?
Yeah, it's
Why?
I don't know. Just been a busy day, I think. I went running, um, was applying to jobs all day, um, and it's only 8 p.m. here, but it feels later than that.
So, you did a lot of things today, right?
Yeah,
This is good.
that is good. It is good. So it's a good tired.
Yes, yes, yes. Do you run every day?
Not every day. I try to do something every day, some type of exercise, whether it's walking or running or going to the gym, but not every day.
Yeah. I must do this because I am very I forgot the word the word. Um, so I don't do exercise.
Like you can't or
No, no, because I spend my time studying English, working, and so because
too
this.
busy, too
Yeah,
busy,
yeah,
too many other things going on. Well, that's
yeah.
good too. That's good too. Well, glad you're here. Welcome to class. And Savio, hello.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. It's better now talking to you.
Oh, good, good. And where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Wonderful. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to class.
Nice to meet you too.
And Philip, hello.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
Pretty good, teacher.
Good, good.
And you, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Thank you, teacher.
Welcome. Glad you're here. And Julian, hello.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Very good.
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Good,
Thanks
good.
for asking.
Wonderful. Glad you're here. Welcome to class. And Ana Cristina, hello.
Hello, Stephanie. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking, teacher.
Good, good. Welcome to class. I haven't seen you in a while.
Thank you.
Glad you're here. Okay, all right, everyone. So this is a class called Speaking Practice. Very simple idea. It's similar to a speaking exam. We will have one topic, and you will respond to a question about that topic. I will use a timer. Where did I put it? There it is. Excuse me. I will use a 2-minute timer just to make sure everyone gets an equal chance to speak. And you will say as much as you can about a topic. I will not, this is a fluency-based class, so I will not correct errors unless they are causing problems with communication, or if you have a question about something, of course, or if there's a vocabulary word or something. But the main idea is just to work on your fluency by responding to questions about a topic in a way similar to many speaking exams. So we'll start in just a moment. Let me say hi to Gabriel. Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
How are you today?
Good, I'm good, thank you.
Good, welcome to class. And German, hello.
Hi, Stephanie. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm great, thanks. Okay, all right, so let's begin. And so again, 2 minutes to speak. So I will keep track of that on my timer, and I'll let you know when 2 minutes is over. Of course, you do not have to speak for the entire time. If you finish in 1 minute, that's fine. All right, and just a reminder to everyone, when it is not your turn, keep your mic on mute, and that will improve the sound quality for everyone. All right, so let's get ready. Our topic today is, we're down in E, eating out. I like this topic. Eating out is one of my favorite things to do. I enjoy eating at restaurants, so I enjoy eating out. So all of our questions tonight will have this common theme. Our first question is, how often do you get takeaway food? So takeaway food, that might be from a food truck, or it might be from a restaurant when you ask for takeaway to take home to eat. So how often do you get takeaway food? And we're just going to go with to my left, if that's okay. Wellington, will you start for us?
Okay. So, takeaway food. I don't do. I don't do this often. Usually I eat in my home. Fortunately, my wife she cooks very well. And with this, I save my money. Hello?
Stephanie lost the connection, I think.
Yeah, I think yes, lost the connection.
Germa, hello. Nice to see you.
How are you?
Fine. And you?
I'm good too. What's happening with Stephanie?
Nice to see you again.
Oh, we lost the teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we'll continue.
Maybe you can teach the class.
She comes back.
Okay, so what happened there?
Hi, teacher, welcome back.
Hi, okay, yeah, so what happened on your side? On my end, it seemed as if I was still in the class and everything was fine, but nobody could hear me. Was that right?
Probably yes. We couldn't hear you, but we could hear all the people.
Oh, okay. Could you see me, or did it kick me out of the chat?
No, I can see you.
Okay, but before?
I can see you and hear you.
Okay, I don't know. I just hit refresh and now it's fine. That was very strange at first. Usually it just kicks me out completely and shuts down, but that one looked like it was still working. All right, so I apologize, everyone. Wellington, I was just about to call on you to start. Is that okay? Uh-oh. Hello?
We miss Wellington.
Okay. Is he there? We just can't hear him? All right, let's go left. Okay, Wellington is here.
Wellington, you are muted.
Okay. So, Wellington, do you want to answer this question first? Okay, we'll pass. Savio, how about you? How often do you get takeaway food?
So usually on the weekends, when I am in my house, I ask for takeaway food. I prefer some kind of pizza, and I'm a fan of pizza. So usually on weekends I ask it. During on week, usually I prepare my food by myself, and my wife prepares the food as well. So we are just us in the house, and is for us it's not common to to take away to take away food on week. So it's all.
Great, excellent. Yeah, sounds like about once a week. That seems normal to me. That's about how often I do. Great. Thank you, Savio, for going first. Good answer, very clear. All right, let's move left. Ramon, how often do you get takeaway food?
How often? So currently, I guess it's not that normal. It usually once or twice a week. But I used to do it more times a week in the past, but nowadays I don't do it anymore. I'd rather to have food at home because I personally believe it's more healthy when I when I have the opportunity to eat at home, because every time I get takeaway food normally I just eat junk food and it's not good for my health.
Good. That's a great reason to cut back on takeaway, definitely. Good. All right, great. Clear, very clear answer. Excellent.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Ramon. Let's go to the left. Philip, how about you? How often do you get takeaway food?
Yes, teacher. I seldom get a takeaway food because I'm fond of my traditional dishes, and I've learned to prepare that. So it don't worth take food take food out at the restaurant from the restaurant. So I prepare my food, and I don't. I seldom go to the restaurant.
Great, great. Yeah, so you prefer the food you make at home. Better. That's good. It's probably less expensive and healthier too. So that's good.
And more tasty.
Yeah, more tasty too. Yeah, great. You can get exactly what you want when you make it yourself. Great. Thanks for answering. Wonderful. All right. Julian, how about you? How often do you eat takeaway?
Yeah, okay. Really, in this year I changed the food that I eating, because I take a decision about my body to get a better health, and so in this year maybe one time at the month, I take a food, takeaway food. I prefer pizza. I keep of my diet hamburgers and other fatty foods with a lot of fat and with like chips, like I want to say that pastels and other dishes with a lot of sauces. And so I prefer that take other foods like a salad and meat, fish, chicken, roasted chicken, no, roasted no, grilled chicken of this kind of dishes.
Great, great. Yeah, so that's much better, healthier for you than takeaway.
Yes, yes, it's much better.
Good. Yeah, good. So how our health initiatives maybe decide how often we get takeaway. Great. Thank you, Julian. Excellent. German, how about you? How often do you eat takeaway?
Well, in my case, it's not so often because I try to avoid the junky food, and the most of this kind of food of takeaway is junk. And I prefer to eat food from the house, but probably I order takeaway food about twice per month or 3 times. Yeah, maybe that.
Cool. Good. Yeah, sounds reasonable. Yeah, most takeaway is junk. We don't often get a salad for takeaway. Certainly. Great. Thank you, German. Gabriel, your turn. How often do you get takeaway?
Usually once or twice a week. I prefer to stay home for food, for eating.
Great. Wonderful. Nice and succinct. Quick. Good. Thank you, Gabriel. Carolina, how about you? How often?
I should say that I live with my family, so maybe 1 or 2 times per month. And when we take the decision that we eat takeaway, we know a place near home that they made a good salad and good chicken, grilled chicken with salad. So it's easy for us no eat junk food. Junk food.
Nice, nice. That sounds like you have an easy, healthy takeaway option nearby.
Yeah.
Great, great. That's that can be rare. So good, wonderful. All right, thank you. And Ana Cristina, how about you? How often do you eat takeaway?
I prefer ordering out or maybe to eat from restaurants. Is maybe once a month I get takeaway food, but I enjoy the food in my house, watching TV, or from the restaurants.
Nice, right. So not very often. You'd rather sit down comfortably and eat in your home or a restaurant. Nice, all right. Sounds good. And last but not least, Wellington. How often do you get takeaway?
So I take away is hair. Sometimes is often I eat in my home. My wife, she cooks very well, so this way I save my money to travel, to travel and and do other things with the money. And but I like it. But sometimes it's very expensive to take away, and so this. But I like it.
Great, great. And I fully support saving money to travel. That's a great,
Yeah.
great reason to stay home and eat food that you cook or your wife. Very nice.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Nice job, everyone. Sounded good. Everyone is clear. I didn't hear any major mistakes. And that's pretty basic conversation so far. Let's go to the next question. We're going to skip this one. It's very similar to the other one. You know, you use the adverbs of frequency and the present tense. So let's skip. How about, what's your favorite restaurant? So tell us the name of your favorite restaurant and what kind of food they serve. Maybe describe the food or why you like it. Savio started last time, so let's go next to Ramon. Ramon can start this time. So Ramon, what's your
Yes.
favorite restaurant?
There is a restaurant in my city. It's named Anfitrión. And they have their Brazilian food and also Japanese food as well, and also Italian food. So I'd like to vary every time. I like to change the kind of food I eat, but normally I take Brazilian food.
Yum, sounds delicious. Sounds like a good variety. Nice, great. Thank you, Ramon. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great. Philip, how about you? What's your favorite restaurant when you do go out?
Yes, when I like restaurants where they cook Asian and African food. So Vietnamese, Taiwan, and Chinese restaurant. I often go there to eat the mostly seafood. So and their soup too.
Yeah.
That's what I. That's all.
Good, great. Yes, seafood can be difficult to cook at home,
Yes.
so it's good to order when you go out. Nice. Great, thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
All right, how about you, Julian? What is your favorite restaurant and why?
Yes, my favorite restaurant is it's a carbonara. This is the name. It's a pasta restaurant. It's Italian restaurant. They have a lot of dishes about this food, like spaghetti, like lasagna, like well, I don't remember now other type of pasta, but the sauces are very good, really good, and you can you can find different kind of wines and beers. It's not usually in the restaurant find this beverage, but in this restaurant it's very huge, the number of the wine available for you, and the environment inside of the restaurant is it's very quiet. It's very uh, uh, quiet, and the restaurant is beautiful. The waitress is so formal, and the prices, it's no cheap, but it's not expensive. It's in the middle. It's a middle. If you compare this restaurant with our restaurant, it's around. It's the price. The price is just for these dishes, and it's located in the center of the Bogota. No more, maybe. Uh,
Great. Great. That it sounds like a beautiful restaurant. Sounds like a nice atmosphere, a good meal, and a good price.
yes, yes. Have a good relation with price and experience.
Great, great. Great description. I have a good idea of what that place is like.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Germán, how about you? What's your favorite restaurant and why?
In my case, my favorite restaurant is a restaurant called Kai or Ki. I don't know because it's a Thai restaurant. It's a fancy restaurant with Buddhist decoration, statues and furnitures and many things. It's very beautiful, and the food is delicious. It's a little expensive, but I think it's worth it. And I like Thai food, especially the pad Thai.
Yum. Yes, that's one of my favorite dishes. I love pad thai as well. Um, Great. I'll have to stop by there if I'm ever in the neighborhood. Great. All right, Carolina, you're up. What's your favorite restaurant and why?
My favorite restaurant is called Andres Carne de Res. It's near to Bogota. It's located in maybe 1 hour to the center to Bogota. And this restaurant is a little bit expensive, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I don't know how to say. Because we can find in this restaurant a lot of variety of meals. For example, if you want to eat Spain food, you can find paella and seafood, and if you want to eat soups, we have a lot of kinds of delicious soups, like with chicken and potatoes and plantain. And also the environment in that restaurant is so special because they uh, decorate the place with a lot of objects like hand art handmade. I don't know how to say, like small things that the people do by hands.
Yep, handmade.
Handmade. And also the dessert in that restaurant are delicious. There are a lot of variety of chocolate cakes uh, and in Colombia we have a lot of kind of fruits, so we can drink a lot of juices and combination of that fruits. So that restaurant is delicious, delicious, delicious.
Great.
It's a little bit, yes, it's a little bit expensive, but if you are a tourist in Bogota, you should go to this restaurant.
Great description, and great persuasion there. Definitely try that restaurant.
Yes, you should.
Nice, great, thank you. All right, Ana Cristina, how about you? Favorite restaurant and why?
In my city, I have favorites. Two favorite restaurants. The first is Pulpo Paul. His name Pulpo Paul is only seafood. I love the seafood, the fish, the all is seafood. And the second one is crepe and waffles. In crepe and waffles, the food is different, and people can find delicious different kind of vegetable and salad. It's a healthy food. Um, I prefer the healthy food. I dislike fast food. It's for that I prefer pulpa ball and crepe and waffles.
Great, nice description of both places. They sound delicious. Great. All right, let's see. That yeah, pulpo is octopus. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Octopus Paul. Very funny. I wonder, do they use like a cartoon octopus in their advertisements?
Yes.
Oh, funny.
The picture is a octopus. It's a blue octopus.
Oh, funny, funny. I'm definitely gonna eat there if I ever see one.
But the name is for the octopus from a World Cup, maybe in Germany World Cup, because this octopus guess or predict who is going to win the match.
Oh my gosh, funny.
Yeah. The name was Paul.
Wow, crazy. And they made it into a restaurant. Wow, I've never heard of it. That's so cool. Great. Well, thanks for sharing. All right. Awesome. Wellington, how about you? When you do go out to eat, what's your favorite restaurant?
I don't have a favorite restaurant. Sorry, but I have a favorite food. Because it's here I go out take way to eat, and so but I have a favorite. I like I don't have a problem. I like all kinds of food, and for me, the most important is that the food is good, fresh, and that have different kinds of a lot of varieties. Because I like vegetables, fish, and traditional Brazilian food like feijoada, for example. Feijoada is a kind of food very traditional here in Brazil, and so yes, I don't have a favorite restaurant, but if you cook well, invite me.
Great. So you're easy to please as long as it's good ingredients.
Yes.
Good
Fresh
quality food, fresh.
Yes, if you do the food with care and love,
Yes, I think.
I will eat.
Great. All right. So, good. So, great answer, Wellington. Thank you. Excellent. And how about you, Savio? What's your favorite restaurant and why?
So usually I appreciate the Italian restaurant, something like pasta, lasagna, pizza. So, however, in in the last days, I am knowing the German restaurant that is near from my house. It's something new for me because there are a lot kind of food with pork, with pig, and there are some a lot sweet as well. So I enjoy it so much. and it's all.
Great, great. So it sounds like you're having fun trying out some new cuisine.
Yes, I am try a new cuisine.
Good, good. And yeah, it is pork. When we talk about pigs in food, we do say pork.
Okay.
Yeah, Germans eat a lot of pork. Great. Thank you, Savio. And I think that was everyone for that question. So let's continue. These still kind of easier as far as grammar goes. This one might be a little more. Well, let's see. So, when you eat in a restaurant, do you try something new, or do you get something you know you like? So this is just to phrase this a little more clearly. So when you eat in a restaurant, do you try something new, or try something you know that you like? So something you've had before. This question's a little bit more complex because when you answer it, you'll use a when clause. Similar to an if clause, but it uses when, so it's certain. And then the simple present tense. So when you do eat in a restaurant, even if it's not often, do you like to get something brand new, or do you get something you know you like? Philip, you're the first one for this question. What do you do in a restaurant? Get something new or something you know you like?
Teacher, I don't try something new because I had a very bad experience. I went to a restaurant, I read the menu, and I thought that it was a food I knew. It was like lamb with some herbs. I asked the food, and they brought me a lamb which was not very cooked, which was with blood on it. So I didn't like it, and up to now I just ask what I know.
Good, yeah, sounds like you learned your lesson. Gosh, yeah, it sounds like the lamb was raw.
Oh, well, it was raw. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
That's great. Yeah, that's no fun. That sucks. I'm sorry. Thanks for sharing your story, though. How about you, Julian? Do you get something new or stick with what you like?
Yes, when I go out for eating a restaurant, I try some new or something new. But before try something new, I ask for the waitress about the ingredients, about the cooking procedure, about the other details like presentation of the better combination with other things like drinks or like soaps or like entrance to enhance the experience of this dish. And so because um, for me it's very exciting find other tastes, other flavors in the food. Maybe like in sometimes you can find some bad dishes. You have a bad experience about that, but it's the risk. Yes, it's the risk. What you try something new. But in general, I have a good experience with when I try something new. But the trick is ask for the waitress in the restaurant for some help or for give for you to get or to do a better election, to better to yes to get the better dish for you.
Great, great, good advice. Yeah, so you're a little bit more of a risk taker,
Yeah.
and great advice for those who might want to try something new next time.
Yeah.
Great, well said. Thank you, Julian.
Okay.
All right, Herman, how about you? What kind of person are you? Something new or stick to what you like?
I like new experience. I like to go to different restaurants and try new things. But I think in speaking in general, my decision depends on the restaurant because if it is an international restaurant or for example um, from food from Middle East or something like that, I prefer to try new things. But if it is traditional food from my country, I always choose probably the same because I know this kind of food.
Good point. Yeah, so in our own cuisines, we've tried it already, so we know what we like. But in a less familiar cuisine or less familiar restaurant, we might not know what things are like. Great. Excellent. Good answer. Continuing. Carolina, how about you? Do you try something new or go with something you know you like?
I agree with Herman. I love to try something new, but for example, is a good restaurant, Mexican restaurant, Peruvian restaurant. But if I go to Chinese restaurant, I prefer to try something that I know what is the taste because I don't know how can they cook that kind of food. So I love new tastes. For example, if I go to a Peruvian restaurant, I love to try some kind of fish or potatoes or I don't know. They have many delicious plates of seafood, but if I'm medio no, they are Orientals. I prefer to eat something that I know the taste.
Great, that's a good strategy. Yeah, that way you definitely get something that you can eat. Great, thanks, Carolina. Wonderful. All right, Wellington, how about you? Those few times that you eat in a restaurant, do you try something new or get what you like?
Yeah, yes, I like it. I like it because it's a good opportunity to know new things and prove different kinds of food. It's hard, but I think it's a good way to. It's a challenge. Sometimes it's a challenge too, because so if you are in a different cuisine, you prove, and of course, maybe you like it or not, and but I like it. I think we must challenge ourselves.
Oops, good, great, yeah. Trying new things is one great way to challenge yourself. Great.
Yeah.
Awesome, good answer. One more for this question. Ramon, how about you?
I normally ask for something I know I like because I learned my lesson. There was a time I was traveling for business and I tried to eat something and it was terrible and I just lost the appetite and I didn't try anything and I passed the whole day without eating because of that. So nowadays I just try something I know I like, or at least I think I'll like.
Good, yeah, it's pretty important if you're really hungry too. You don't want that to happen. You want to
Yes.
get something you like. Great. All right. Nice work, everyone. You do all speak very clearly, so easy to understand and get the main idea. We have time for maybe one more dish. One more question. I'm going to just look through the questions quickly and get one that's maybe we'll use some different language domains. A lot of these we've talked about a bit. All right, I think I liked this one. I know we've done favorites. Actually, I also like this one. But let's do favorite dish. You're likely to get asked this. So what's your favorite dish? And then I'd also like you to describe it. So what kinds of ingredients are in it? When do you eat it? All those details with this one. And it is Julian's turn to go first. Julian, what's your favorite dish or your favorite meal?
Okay, my favorite dish is spaghetti. The spaghetti with different sauce. Maybe in some case with sauce with cheese on a wine, or maybe with carbonara sauce on bolognese sauce. And so in the last month, I found other restaurant that have a sauce with seafood and in sauce with ingredients, no common ingredients like species or like ingredients for the east or for the other countries like Peru, like Ecuador, like Brazil. It's very interesting, this restaurant, and that's the reason because I like so much. But really, the spaghetti it's very good. It's very good meal, and because when you combine or you choose a good wine with the spaghetti, the flavor or the combination, it's exciting for me. And really the difference or the different spaghetti or the dish, it's the combination of the sauce makes that the spaghetti don't taste this in the same way all the time. You can change the sauce and you change your fish.
All right, great. So it sounds like a very versatile dish.
Yes.
Yeah, great. All right. Thank you. Great description. Thanks for going first.
Okay, thank you.
And Herman, how about you? Favorite dish?
It's a hard question, but maybe I will say that my favorite dish is a Chilean dish that's called pastel de choclo. It's mixed of corn, meat, chicken, onions, and it's all put together and mixed and put in the oven. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's delicious. If you came here, anybody came here, must to try it.
Yes, and I'm gonna second that recommendation. I did eat that when I was in Chile. Very, very good. My host family cooked it for me.
And did you like it?
I liked it. Yeah, I loved it. It was really good. Yeah.
Nice.
So I understand why you picked that for your favorite dish. Great. I'm getting really hungry. All right. Thank you, Carolina, what's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish is called tamal. It's a typical food here in Colombia. It's a kind of a mix of different kind of the meats, like chicken and pork, and also they have we put inside beans and carrot, and all of these ingredients are wrapped in a plantain leaf, and they cook maybe for 1 or 2 hours, and it's delicious because it's salty, and the taste is different of another another dishes.
All right. Yum. That sounds really good. So a savory, salty dish.
Yeah.
Great. Sounds delicious. Thank you, Carolina. All right, Wellington. How about you? What's your favorite dish?
Yeah, like I said, I think feijoada is my favorite dish, and I think the majority of the Brazilians is very traditional. This plate is a little salty, but in it we find the black beans, dried meat, dried beef. This food is a little spicy and or mild. It depends on the person. In it, we can put, for example, meat is smoked meat, sausage, and pork, for example, and we eat with white beans and manioc. I don't know if do you know what is, but manioc is very good. It's a typical kind of food here in Brazil, and it's this plate, this dish is very tasty.
It sounds good. So it sounds like you can do it with a lot of different meats.
Yeah.
What is miniaki? Is that a vegetable or a...
Yeah, yes, a vegetable. We can boil it, or we can fry also, and so it depends. We can eat it with in a different ways, and salty, or also with sugar or other kind of sweeter.
Oh, okay. So you can do it
Yeah.
salty or sweet. Huh.
Yeah, yes, we like a lot, and so it depends the person. Different persons do these. The people do this dish in a different ways, but the basic is with black beans and different kinds of meat, dry or milled, and white rice, and so it's a good plate.
Nice. It sounds delicious. It really does.
Yes, very delicious.
Oh, great. All right. Thanks for sharing, Wellington.
Thank you.
All right. So, Ramon, how about you? What's your favorite dish?
Yes, I would say feijoada, as Wellington said, because I really love it, but I will describe another thing. And for a daily basis, normally I like to eat simple food like rice and beans and a piece of meat with some salad. And in the weekends, I like to eat pasta or pizza, lasagna, something like that. because I recently changed my food as I'm on a diet, and because I used to eat too much junk food. So nowadays I'm basically just eating almost the same thing.
Good, yeah. So narrowed it down to some couple basic healthy choices.
Yes, yes.
Good, great.
That's it.
All right, well, sounds great. Thanks, Ramon. Excellent. One more person to hear from. Philip, what is your favorite dish?
My favorite dish is a spicy traditional dishes. I don't like junk food or most of pastries. I don't like them.
Good. You're lucky you don't like pastries. I wish I didn't like pastries.
Yes.
All right. Oops. So that sorry that I closed that before I wanted to, but good. So anything really spicy or traditional.
Yes.
Good. Nice. Yeah. I think we tend to all kind of like to eat what we ate when we were growing up. So whatever culture we lived in, whatever food we were eating as a child, tends to be our favorite. All right. Well, you have all made me very hungry. So I'm gonna go probably try to find some food before I go to bed tonight. And thank you all. You are all well spoken. It seems like you're all very fluent talking about your food, common topic. And if you enjoyed this class, it's a different topic every time. So I believe I'm doing one tomorrow. We'll have a new topic. So I hope to see you all back sometime in a future class.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Thanks,
Thank you.
teacher. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.